Actually, kind of a third guard, Cummings, a little bit of both, are really capable. Those guys have proven it night in and night out. And if you look at a lot of their scores, they've had some 15, 20-point losses, but in watching a few games of them before we played them, very similar to our game tonight. It wasn't like people just, ran out on them in the first half, and that was that. So with their guard play, they're a tough out. So their record is extremely deceiving, and we knew that. Kind of one of those things, telling little kids the irons, the stove is hot. But I'm happy with two things really stand out. I think 18 assists, 10 turnovers. Very happy with, and happy with our defensive effort in the second half. I thought we just kind of, bore down a little bit more and dug a little deeper, and fortunately we're able to hold them to a lower shooting percentage in the second half. I get so consumed with our improvement, but it's good to have that, to reach that now with a lot of games left to go. I think now with this stretch run coming up and, A-10 play with, roughly, 11 games left, I think our thing is just to continue to improve as a team. We've had our struggles at the foul line. Some of it's mental, probably much as anything, and we got, when you get some young guys that are still, growing themselves in college basketball, stepping up there. Terrence got there, 10 times, so he feels bad. He knows he can shoot it better, and he will. Love the fact that he had 9 rebounds. He's shown the ability to rebound the ball at his position. He had 7 on the road against St. Joe's, and that's encouraging. So it's good to get to the line 38 times. Now as we continue to fine-tune ourselves as we move forward, that's one of the areas that we want to continue to address. The way they defended, they sent another guy at Braz a few times, so it's tough for him to get the easy looks. So he's forced to kick it out. And JB knocked in a few, Mayfield knocked in a few. So part of that is taking what the defense gives you. We'd like to be that 16 to 18 attempt, maybe 3-point shooting team. Tonight we shot 20, which isn't out of hand, but it was good to see, DeMario, who has struggled a little bit shooting it, to knock in a few.
Yeah, first off, I want to say congratulations to my teammate Javaris Barnett for scoring 100 3-point field goals. But to answer your question, yeah, our defensive intensity wasn't the normal thing like how we usually play defense. We was lacking a different scouting report this game, so we were just lacking the intensity in the first half, and come out the second half, we picked up the intensity a little bit. I also want to give a big shout out to Chris Braswell. He's been dominant for us so far this year, and tonight guys was doubling down on the post when he was getting paint touches, and when Braz touched it, he was able to kick the ball out, and I was able to knock down a few open shots. He got on us at halftime. The way we played the first half isn't 49ers basketball. And like I said earlier, we was lacking the intensity on the defensive side. And so coming out in the second half, we just wanted to pick up our defensive intensity and start the first 4 minutes off strong.